and there's this like conflict of like you're not Filipino enough, when the fact is you're Filipino because you are.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I mean, like all my, see, I was born and raised here in the States, and I barely speak Tagalog.
Yeah, same.
my older brother somehow. Okay, so let me quick backstory.
Yeah. My
parents came here. Me and our brother were born and raised here, from Newark, New Jersey. Our brother being the firstborn, he got plenty of exposure to my parents speaking Tagalog to him. Off to school, now he goes off to school and practices English. Come into the mix, 3 years later, and he's speaking to me in English. My parents have tried their best to kind of talk Tagalog to me. It didn't register that easy. With him, it did. So my older brother actually understands and can speak a lot of Tagalog. He'll be able to survive with a little bit of help in the Philippines if he kind of wants out. Me, if I was in the Philippines alone, I get lost. I get, the old thing that they say, you go to the Philippines, you're going to get kidnapped, so.
I mean, down in the South, maybe.
Yeah, but, I hardly speak Tagalog. I know when I'm being yelled at. I know when they hear from my name. I know it's time to eat. I know the terms to go to the bathroom and everything. But, I was always, there's a couple things that actually, when I was growing up, I was always told, you're not a real Filipino. This is me as a little kid.
Yeah.
When you meet a new friend who actually is like from the Philippines, and he says, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" Being very nice, and all of a sudden, it's like, do you speak Tagalog? I was like,
it's
no.
It's the O part. It's the O. That's what hurts so much is when they come up and like, oh, you're one of them.
Yeah. It was like, and I didn't know without it. How do you react to that when you're a little kid? And you're just like, okay, So, I don't know what that means when you say, oh, it's like, what am I not? Am I not enough Filipino? Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I've gotten comments. You're a coconut, brown on the outside, white on the inside.
Yep.
At this point in my life, I've managed to just like brush off all of that. And I'm just like, I'm gonna move on. That's your way of thinking. Whatever. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. You do your thing. I was born here, raised here, proud to be here. My parents did their best to teach me, and I'm all good with it. I'm all good with it.
The fact is, we are who we are, and nobody can take that from us because the only person who can snuff that out is us.
Right.
And so if we want to be any more Filipino or any less, the fact is our life is what we make of it. And here's the other part about that issue about not being enough or for a lot of us who were not taught our culture by one way or another, by any other circumstance, it's not our fault that it wasn't taught to us as youth. Now, the other side about that is it is our requirement. It's if we want to be better at it, we have to take upon ourselves to educate ourselves, therefore elevate ourselves, because as adults, anything of our choice and what we want is up to us. So if we want to learn our native language, we do it. We want to learn what we cook, we do it. We want to learn about our fighting arts, we go do it. That's our responsibility. And so there's that transition that we have to take that accountability of saying, yeah, I wasn't taught this, but now as an adult, which I can liberate myself and liberate this negativity that comes attached to being not enough or, you gotta go do it. So.
Yeah. And it's like you're grown now. You can make your own choices. You do what you can to educate yourself and learn about your culture if you choose to now. And and me, it's like my way of doing that was really just the artwork and being able to let me let me research where this is coming from, kind of, you know.